Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will explore the dramatic developments unfolding in Salem during the November 4, 2025 episode of Days of Our Lives, where secrets are revealed, consequences are faced, and friendships are tested. The residents of Salem are gearing up for what promises to be an unforgettable Halloween celebration, but behind the festive atmosphere lies a web of conflict, betrayal, and emotional turbulence that will shake the foundations of several key relationships. This episode marks a turning point for multiple characters as they navigate the consequences of their past actions and confront uncomfortable truths that have been hidden beneath the surface. The weight of fatherhood. Aaron's confession. In one of the most pivotal moments of the evening, Aaron Louis Tomeo makes the difficult decision to reveal a life-altering secret to his best friend Tate Leo Howard. The young man opens up about a paternity revelation that has been weighing heavily on his conscience. He is the biological father of Sophia's child, Tesoro. This confession represents a significant turning point in Aaron's character development, as he transitions from keeping secrets to taking responsibility for his actions and their consequences. Tate's reaction to this revelation showcases the depth of their friendship. Rather than judgment or condemnation, Tate demonstrates his loyalty and support for Aaron during what must be an emotionally challenging time. The supportive best friend becomes an anchor for Aaron as he grapples with the implications of fatherhood and the complications this truth brings to his life. Their conversation at the dorm, set against the backdrop of Halloween preparations, creates a poignant contrast between the lighthearted festivities and the serious nature of their discussion. Rachel faces accountability, the consequences of bad behavior. Meanwhile, the episode takes a darker turn when the consequences of Rachel's Alice Halsey reckless behavior finally catch up with her. Earlier actions have set her on a collision course with parental discipline, and this Halloween episode marks the moment when Brady Eric Martsolf must take action. Rachel's impulsive decision to throw a pumpkin into the town square represents more than just vandalism or property damage. It symbolizes her ongoing struggle with boundaries, respect for property, and the need for paternal guidance. Brady's response is firm but measured. As a devoted father who recognizes the need for accountability in his daughter's life, he takes the difficult step of punishing Rachel for her transgression. This moment illustrates the ongoing tension between being a loving parent and maintaining necessary discipline in a child's life. The punishment serves as a crucial teaching moment, designed to help Rachel understand that actions have consequences and that her behavior affects not only herself but the broader community of Salem. Family bonding and complicated dynamics. Before the confrontation between Brady and Rachel reaches its peak, there's a tender moment of family connection. Brady, Sarah Lindsay Godfrey, and Rachel share a sweet exchange that reminds viewers of the underlying love and affection that exists within this blended family unit. These moments of warmth and connection provide emotional texture to the more complicated dynamics that follow, showing that punishment and love are not mutually exclusive. The family gathering in the square becomes a focal point for the evening's drama. It's here that Tate and Aaron confront Brady and Rachel, bringing their own storyline into collision with the broader family narrative. The square, traditionally a gathering place for Salem's residents, becomes a stage for multiple characters to reveal truths, face consequences, and navigate the intersection of their various storylines. Brady's reckoning with Xander. Following the incident with Rachel and the pumpkin, Brady finds himself needing to address another matter: his relationship with Xander Paul Telfer. Brady confronts Xander after the square incident, suggesting that there are underlying tensions between these two characters that extend beyond the immediate drama with Rachel. This confrontation adds another layer of complexity to the episode, indicating that Xander's involvement or actions have somehow connected to the evening's events. Xander's multifaceted evening. Interestingly, Xander's storyline doesn't focus solely on conflict. He has a moment of connection with Victoria, demonstrating his ability to maintain positive relationships despite the various conflicts swirling around him. This interaction suggests that Xander possesses social grace and the capacity for genuine connection, even in the midst of complicated personal circumstances. Later in the evening, Xander's character takes on a different role as he and Philip attend the book club's grand reopening celebration. This event represents an important community milestone and provides an opportunity for these characters to step outside their immediate conflicts and participate in the broader social fabric of Salem. At the grand reopening, Xander and Philip share a bonding moment that suggests their relationship has evolved or deepen in some way. The significance of Halloween in Salem. The Halloween setting for this episode is more than mere seasonal decoration. It serves as a metaphor for the masks people wear, the secrets they hide, and the revelations that can occur when those masks slip away. The festive holiday atmosphere contrasts sharply with the serious nature of the revelations and confrontations taking place, creating a compelling tension that drives the narrative forward. Looking forward, this November 4, 2025 episode of Days of Our Lives sets the stage for significant developments in the lives of Salem's residents. Aaron's confession about fatherhood opens new storylines about responsibility and identity. Rachel's punishment raises questions about her maturation and her future relationship with her father. The various interconnections between Aaron, Tate, Brady, Rachel, Sarah, Xander, Philip, and Victoria suggest that the consequences of these events will ripple through future episodes, affecting multiple character arcs and relationships. The episode demonstrates the hallmark characteristics of Days of Our Lives: interconnect storylines, emotional depth, moral complexity, and the exploration of how characters navigate relationships, consequences, and personal growth in a community where secrets rarely remain hidden for long. Part 2. What happened to Jada and Shawn on Days of Our Lives? A promising romance that disappeared without a trace. Every longtime viewer of Days of Our Lives knows that Salem has always been a place of unexpected love stories, shocking betrayals, and heart-wrenching separations. But even in a town famous for its romantic twists, the sudden disappearance of Jada and Shawn's relationship has left many fans scratching their heads and some even a little heartbroken. Earlier this year, the show stirred up plenty of excitement when it paired to characters who seemed to need each other at exactly the right moment. Jada Hunter, played by Elia Canto, a strong and capable detective trying to move past her painful breakup with Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gearing, found herself unexpectedly drawn to Shawn, Brady Brandon Beamer. Shawn, of course, was struggling to pick up the pieces of his own shattered marriage to Belle Black Martha Madison. For a while, it looked like these two wounded souls had found comfort and strength in one another. Their chemistry was undeniable, a slow-burning connection that reminded longtime fans of the kind of old-fashioned love stories Days of Our Lives used to be known for. Shawn was gentle, protective, and steady, the kind of man who seemed ready to help Jada heal. And Jada, in turn, offered Shawn the kind of understanding and compassion that had been missing in his life for far too long. Sparks that fizzled too soon. Just as things were beginning to heat up between them, the storyline abruptly changed course. Without warning or explanation, their budding romance simply disappeared. One week, viewers saw them growing closer, sharing scenes that hinted at a deep emotional bond, and the next, it was as if their relationship had never existed. Jada suddenly appeared single again, and Shawn quietly faded from Salem's screen storylines. For many fans, this sudden shift felt jarring. Days of Our Lives had spent months setting up Jada and Shawn's connection, only to leave it unresolved. And while the show is no stranger to sudden plot changes, this particular one left a noticeable gap. The timing was especially confusing. Around the same time, Shawn's father, Beau Brady Peter Reckel, awoke from his coma, a long-awaited moment that delighted viewers. Yet instead of giving fans the father-son reunion they'd hoped for, the writers seemed to push Shawn's story completely off-screen. His relationship with Jada was left hanging in midair, with no closure and no clear reason for their separation. Fans left wondering. On social media, loyal Days watchers were quick to express their frustration. On Reddit and other fan forums, viewers wondered why the writers had dropped it for no reason. One fan wrote, "They gave us such great chemistry between Jada and Shawn. Belle can move on with EJ, but why can't Shawn have some happiness too?" Another viewer added, "Shawn hasn't been around lately. Jada is single. Maybe they'll pick it up again later." That hope is something many fans continue to hold on to, that someday, Days of Our Lives will revisit this forgotten pairing and give them another chance to shine. Because for many viewers, especially those who have followed the Brady family for decades, Shawn deserves more than a vanishing act. Salem needs new love stories. There's no denying that Days of Our Lives has always been strongest when it balances its dramatic storylines with genuine, heartfelt romances. Longtime couples like Steve and Kayla, or Roman and Kate, have been the emotional backbone of the show for years. Their love stories remind us of the loyalty, forgiveness, and shared history that make daytime drama so special. But even with those beloved veterans still lighting up the screen, Days has been missing something lately. A new couple with that spark, that energy, that sense of discovery and hope. Jada and Shawn could have been exactly that. They represented a refreshing mix of experience and vulnerability to people trying to rebuild their lives, leaning on each other through heartache and confusion. Their story could have explored themes that resonate deeply with viewers of all ages, but especially with older fans who understand that love doesn't always come easily, and that second chances are worth fighting for. Instead, what we got was silence. Jada was quietly written into a new, off-screen romance with Jeremy Michael Rourke, and Shawn simply disappeared from the canvas. There was no breakup scene, no argument, not even a farewell. For characters who had shared such emotional moments, it was a strangely hollow ending. What might come next? Still, there's reason to believe this isn't the end. Days of Our Lives is known for revisiting forgotten storylines and reigniting old flames. If the writers ever decide to bring Shawn back to the forefront, perhaps after some time away, there's no reason his path couldn't cross with Jada's once again. Both characters have unfinished business in Salem. Jada continues to build her life and career, and Shawn, a legacy character with deep roots in the Brady family, still has plenty of story left to tell. A reunion between them could bring a fresh energy to the show's younger generation, while still honoring the emotional depth and character-driven storytelling that longtime viewers love. For now, though, fans can only wait and wonder. Will Jada and Shawn get another chance at love? Or will they remain one of Salem's many missed opportunities to people who could have had something beautiful, if only the timing had been right? Whatever happens, one thing is clear: Days of Our Lives could use a few more genuine, hopeful romances. And Jada and Shawn, with their quiet chemistry and shared sense of loss, might just be the couple to fill that void if only the writers would give them another shot.